All right, y'all. Happy Thursday. Pre-Friday, Friday Junior, Friday Eve.
Still
Not Monday.
It's my Friday.
It's Farrah's Friday.
It's my Friday.
That doesn't have quite the positive ring for everyone else. It's good for you, though. All right, so today we are going to do 4 minutes of cardio. We got 30 seconds of pigeon box reach. So that's the one where you put your leg up on something, turn your leg to the side, and then reach down through the middle. Hold that for 30 seconds. Go the other side. Pec stretch. You can put your hand or your elbow up against a rig pole, rotate away, open that chest up. I prefer the hand up and just the elbow because it kind of guarantees that you go into the right position, as opposed to when you put your hand there and you rotate your shoulder wrong, you can kind of bypass the pec. You don't get as much out of it. Twisted cross. You're going to lay on your back and take both knees up, arms are out to the side, lay them to the side. You're going to hold that position. You can also extend the legs out to get a little bit more if you're able to. Same thing, hold that for 20 seconds each side. Banded face pulls and chest pulls. Our main goal is to get a lot of shoulder blade movement out of that. And then we've got those cone snow angels like we did the other day. Everyone seemed to really enjoy those. So we're going to use those again. You're going to lay on your stomach. The goal is to get your chest up, pick these up, move them around, drop them, come back up, bring them back, drop them. You're just going to go back and forth until you have done 10 of those. It's 10 total. It's not supposed to say 10, 10. It's just 10. So when you go from here to the top, that's 1. When you go back down into the top, that's 2. Back down to the top, that's 3. No matter where the cones are. The cones are just there to make sure you're lifting your hands as opposed to just dragging your hands across the ground. So you got 10 of those. Then we are going to do chin-ups today. Last week we did tempo pull-ups. A pull-up is overhand, a chin-up is underhand. Most people are actually quite a bit stronger here. This will, for most of us, be a little bit easier in the hold. And then the same thing, you're going to lower yourself down. And just like last week, I'm not particularly concerned with how you get to the top of the pull-up or the chin-up. So you can use a band, you can jump, you can kip, however you want to get there. But once you get there, you're going to hold for 2 seconds, and then you're going to slowly lower yourself down for a 3-second descent. So 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. It is important that you finish this at the bottom. That stretch at the bottom is one of the things that we are striving for. Saw a lot of people last week, they'd get to the top, and they'd start lowering themselves down, and then right here it would get tight on them, and they'd just let go and start over. But that last little bit of stretch is actually important. So if you're going to do comp, you can do 2 reps or 3 reps. If you're doing RX, you're down to 2 reps. And then burn, you can do 2 reps. You can use a band. Like I said, I'm not really concerned with how you get to the top. We're not focused on the up. We're focused on the hold and the descent. Those are both really good ways to build strength and also lengthen and elongate muscles and open up and hopefully get away from some problems, right? So stretch it all out. We'll go through 8 rounds of that. Each round you got 60 seconds. And then we've got a descending rep scheme. We're going to start with 18 reps of all 3 movements, then 15 of all 3, and then 12, 9, 6, and 3. You've got box jump overs. Jump on the box, step off the opposite side, turn around, jump on the box, step off. Comp is 30, 24. The other box heights are listed, and the burn can step. It does say jump, but I'll change that. Then you got toes to bar for RX, and toes to 90 for the burn. Comp is also toes to bar. And then we're going to go into a Russian kettlebell swing. So Russian is where the kettlebell only comes up to halfway. So from here up to shoulder height. Your goal is to do all that work through the hips. It is not to pull or pull with your arms. If you're feeling a lot of burning in the shoulders or the traps, you are using too much arms. You should just be hanging on and using your hips to drive that kettlebell up. So this is meant to be a leg drive type movement. Anyway, so 18 of those, comp weight 70, 53, the other weights are up there. But work your way through and then just go down by 3 every time. After you finish your round of 3, 3, 3, check the clock. That's your score. Any questions on any of that? Yes, let's get after it. We got 4 minutes of cardio. Then we'll see if we can get loose and warmed up.
So if we forgot our burpees yesterday, can we just do like 29 today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.